Chapter 1. The Nature of the Mind. Understanding the Mind. The mind is a fascinating and complex entity, something that has intrigued philosophers, scientists, and thinkers for centuries. It's the core of our consciousness, the seat of our thoughts, emotions, and perception. But understanding the mind can often feel like trying to catch a cloud, elusive and ever-changing. Imagine your mind as a vast landscape, filled with different terrains and climates. Some areas are bright and sunny, representing positive thoughts and emotions. Others might be darker and stormy, symbolizing challenges and negative patterns. This landscape is constantly shifting, influenced by both internal and external factors. Conscious and subconscious mind. To truly own your mind, it's crucial to understand its two main components: conscious and subconscious mind. The conscious mind is like the tip of an iceberg, visible and above water, dealing with our immediate thoughts and decisions. It's what you're using right now to read and process these words. The subconscious mind, however, lies beneath the surface, much larger and more powerful. It stores our beliefs, memories, and experiences, shaping our habits and automatic responses. Think of it as the engine room of a ship, unseen but driving everything forward. Power of awareness. Awareness is the first step toward mastering your mind. Without awareness, you are at the mercy of your automatic thoughts and reactions. By becoming more conscious of your mental landscape, you can start to take control. Anecdote. Personal journey. When I first started my journey toward mental mastery, I was overwhelmed by negative thoughts. They seemed to come out of nowhere, clouding my judgment and affecting my mood. It wasn't until I started practicing mindfulness that I realized how much these thoughts were influencing my life. Mindfulness helped me step back and observe my thoughts without judgment. I began to see patterns and triggers, certain situations or people that would spark negativity. With this awareness, I could start to change my responses and gradually reshape my mental landscape. The role of neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is the brain's incredible ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. This means that our brains are not fixed. They can change and adapt. By practicing new ways of thinking and behaving, we can literally rewire our brains. Case study: neuroplasticity in action. Consider the case of Michael, a 45-year-old accountant who suffered from chronic anxiety. Traditional therapy and medication provided limited relief. However, when he began practicing mindfulness and cognitive behavioral techniques, he experienced significant improvement. Over time, his brain formed new pathways, reducing his anxiety levels and enhancing his overall well-being. Practical exercise. Mindfulness meditation.
Let's start with a simple mindfulness exercise to increase your awareness. 1. Find a quiet space. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. 2. Focus on your breath. Pay attention to your breathing. Notice the sensation of air entering and leaving your nostrils. 3. Observe your thoughts. As you breathe, thoughts will come and go. Simply observe them without judgment, like clouds passing in the sky. 4. Return to the breath. Whenever you find your mind wandering, gently bring your focus back to your breath. Practice this for 5 to 10 minutes daily. Over time, you'll become more aware of your thoughts and gain better control over your mental landscape. Conclusion. Understanding the nature of your mind is the foundation of mental mastery. By increasing your awareness and leveraging the brain's neuroplasticity, you can begin to reshape your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. This journey requires patience and persistence, but the rewards are immense: greater clarity, emotional balance, and personal freedom. Chapter 2. The Power of Thoughts. Thoughts are incredibly powerful. They shape our perceptions, influence our emotions, and ultimately determine our actions and outcomes. Understanding and harnessing the power of thoughts is a crucial step on the journey to mental mastery. In this chapter, we'll explore how thoughts work, their impact on our lives, and practical strategies to cultivate a positive and empowering thought process. The nature of thoughts. Thoughts are like seeds planted in the garden of our minds. Some seeds grow into beautiful flowers, while others become weeds. Every thought we entertain has the potential to shape our mental landscape for better or worse. This idea isn't new. It's been echoed throughout history by great thinkers and philosophers. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. This statement underscores the profound impact that our thoughts have on our well-being and happiness. The cycle of thoughts, emotions, and action. Thoughts are not isolated phenomena. They are deeply interconnected with our emotions and actions, creating a cycle that perpetuates itself. Here's how it works. Thoughts. Every situation we encounter triggers a thought. Emotions. These thoughts generate emotions, which can be positive or negative. Actions. Our emotions drive our actions, influencing how we respond to situations. Outcomes. Our actions lead to outcomes, which reinforce our original thoughts, completing the cycle. For example, if you think, "I can't do this," you'll likely feel discouraged or anxious. These emotions might lead you to avoid the task, resulting in a lack of progress and reinforcing the belief that you can't do it. Conversely, a positive thought like, "I can handle this," can inspire confidence and proactive behavior, leading to successful outcomes.
A woman, a talented graphic designer who struggled with self-doubt. Every time she received a new project, her mind was flooded with negative thoughts. What if I'm not good enough? What if they don't like my work? These thoughts made her anxious and hesitant, affecting her performance. One day, Sarah decided to confront these negative thoughts head-on. She started practicing positive affirmations and visualizations. Instead of focusing on potential failures, she began telling herself, "I am capable. My work is valuable. I can meet any challenge." Gradually, her mindset shifted. She became more confident, her work improved, and her clients were thrilled with her creativity and professionalism. Sarah's transformation didn't happen overnight, but her story illustrates the power of changing one's thought patterns. By cultivating positive thoughts, she was able to change her emotional responses and actions, leading to better outcomes in her career. Understanding cognitive distortions. Cognitive distortions are irrational thought patterns that can distort our perception of reality. These distortions often lead to negative emotions and behaviors. Recognizing and challenging these patterns is essential for mental mastery. Here are a few common cognitive distortions. All or nothing thinking. Seeing things in black and white terms without recognizing any middle ground. For example, thinking, "If I'm not perfect, I'm a failure." Overgeneralization. Making broad conclusions based on a single event. For instance, if you fail once, you might think, "I always fail." Catastrophizing. Expecting the worst possible outcome. For example, if you make a mistake at work, you might think, "I'll get fired for sure." Personalization. Blaming yourself for things beyond your control. For example, thinking, "It's my fault the project didn't succeed," even when many factors were involved. So how do we challenge those with positive thinking? When you catch yourself thinking negatively, ask yourself if the thought is rational or based on facts. Consider alternative, more balanced perspective. Practice gratitude. Regularly focusing on things you're grateful for can shift your mindset from negative to positive. Try keeping a gratitude journal and writing down 3 things you're thankful for each day. Visualize success. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing your goals and imagining yourself achieving them. This can boost your confidence and motivation. Surround yourself with positivity. Spend time with people who uplift and support you. Engage in activities that bring you joy and satisfaction. Mindfulness and meditation. These practices can help you become more aware of your thoughts and learn to observe them without judgment, reducing their negative impact. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, is a widely used therapeutic approach that focuses on changing negative thought patterns. Consider the case of John, a young man struggling with social anxiety. Through CBT, John learned to identify and challenge his irrational thoughts like, "Everyone will judge me," or "I'll embarrass myself." By replacing these thoughts with more realistic ones, he gradually became more comfortable in social situations. To help you become more aware of your thoughts and how they affect your emotions and actions, try thought journaling. Here's a simple exercise to get you started. Identify a negative thought. Write down a negative thought you had today. Examine the evidence. List evidence that supports and contradicts this thought. Challenge the thought. Write down a more balanced, realistic perspective. Reflect on the outcome. Notice how this new perspective makes you feel and how it might change your behavior. Conclusion. Our thoughts have a profound impact on our lives. By becoming aware of our thought patterns and actively working to cultivate positive, empowering thoughts, we can transform our emotional responses and actions. This journey requires consistent effort and practice, but the rewards are significant: greater happiness, resilience, and success. In the next chapter, we will explore the role of emotions in mental mastery and how to manage them effectively. Chapter 3: Emotions and their Influence. Introduction. Emotions are the vibrant colors that paint the canvas of our lives. They give depth to our experiences, influence our decisions, and shape our interactions with others. While emotions can enrich our lives, they can also overwhelm us if not properly managed. This chapter delves into the nature of emotions, their impact on our mental state, and practical strategies to harness their power effectively. The nature of emotions. Emotions are complex reactions to internal and external events. They encompass a wide range of feelings, from joy and excitement to sadness and anger. Unlike thoughts, which can be more abstract and fleeting, emotions are often felt physically and can have a profound impact on our behavior. Psychologists categorize emotions into two broad types: primary emotions and secondary emotions. Primary emotions. These are our initial, instinctive responses to stimuli. They include fear, happiness, sadness, and anger. Secondary emotions. These arise from the interpretation and combination of primary emotions. For example, feeling ashamed might be a combination of sadness and fear. Understanding the nature of emotions helps us recognize that they are natural and necessary, but they need to be managed wisely. The impact of emotions on decision-making. Emotions play a crucial role in decision-making. They can motivate us to take action or cause us to hesitate. For instance, fear might prevent us from taking risks, while excitement can propel us forward. However, when emotions run high, they can cloud our judgment, leading to impulsive or irrational decisions. Consider a scenario where you receive critical feedback at work. Your initial emotional response might be anger or defensiveness. If you react immediately based on these emotions, you might say or do something you'll regret. On the other hand, if you take a moment to calm down and process your emotions, you're more likely to respond thoughtfully and constructively. Let me share the story of Alex, a successful entrepreneur who faced a significant setback when his startup failed. Initially, Alex was overwhelmed with feelings of despair and frustration. He wanted to give up on his dreams altogether. However, he decided to seek the help of a mentor who taught him how to manage his emotions. Through mindfulness and emotional intelligence training, Alex learned to recognize and accept his feelings without letting them dictate his action. He started journaling his emotions, meditating daily, and focusing on the lessons learned from his failure. This emotional resilience not only helped him recover, but also fueled his determination to start a new, even more successful venture. Emotional intelligence, key skill. Emotional intelligence, EI, is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions, as well as the emotions of others. High EI is associated with better relationships, improved mental health, and greater success in personal and professional life. Daniel Goleman, a renowned psychologist and author of Emotional Intelligence, identifies 5 key components of EI. 1. Self-awareness, recognizing your own emotions and their impact. 2. Self-regulation, managing your emotions in healthy ways. 3. Motivation, using emotions to pursue goals with energy and persistence. 4. Empathy, understanding the emotions of others. 5. Social skills, managing relationships to move people in desired directions. Let's see some of solutions. Practicing mindfulness helps you become more aware of your emotions as they arise, allowing you to respond rather than react. Writing about your emotions can help you process and understand them better. Reflect on what triggers certain emotions and how you can manage them. Deep breathing exercises can help calm your mind and body, reducing the intensity of strong emotion. Challenge negative thoughts and reinterpret situations in a more positive light. For example, instead of thinking, "I failed," you might think, "I learned a valuable lesson." Talking to friends, family, or a therapist can provide perspective and help you navigate complex emotions. Consider the case of Maria, a team leader at a large corporation. Maria was known for her high emotional intelligence. When her team faced a major project setback, instead of reacting with frustration, she acknowledged the team's feelings, empathized with their concerns, and encouraged them to view the setback as a learning opportunity. Her approach not only boosted team morale, but also led to innovative solutions and a stronger team bond. To enhance your emotional intelligence, try this exercise. Self-reflection. Take a few minutes each day to reflect on your emotions. Ask yourself what you felt, why you felt that way, and how you responded. Practice empathy. When interacting with others, try to understand their emotions. Ask open-ended questions and listen actively. Emotion regulation. Practice techniques like deep breathing or mindfulness when you feel overwhelmed. Notice how these strategies help you manage your emotions more effectively. Conclusion. Emotions are a fundamental part of the human experience, shaping our thoughts, behaviors, and interactions. By understanding and managing our emotions, we can navigate life's challenges with greater ease and resilience. Developing emotional intelligence is a powerful tool for personal growth and success. In the next chapter, we will explore mindfulness and meditation, essential practices for calming the mind and increasing awareness. Chapter 4. Practice of mindfulness and meditation. In our fast-paced world, our minds are often cluttered with constant chatter and distractions. This mental noise can prevent us from fully experiencing the present moment and enjoying a sense of peace and clarity. Mindfulness and meditation are powerful practices that can help us quiet our minds, increase our awareness, and enhance our overall well-being. In this chapter, we will explore what mindfulness and meditation are, their benefits, and how to incorporate them into your daily life. What is mindfulness? Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present and engaged in the current moment, without judgment or distraction. It involves paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings with a sense of curiosity and acceptance. Mindfulness is not about emptying your mind or avoiding thoughts, but rather about observing them without getting caught up in them. Jon Kabat-Zinn, pioneer in the field of mindfulness, defines it as the awareness that arises through paying attention, on purpose, in the present moment, and non-judgmentally. This practice can be applied to any activity, from eating and walking to working and interacting with others. Benefits of mindfulness. Numerous studies have shown that mindfulness offers a wide range of physical, mental, and emotional benefits. Here are a few key advantages. Reduce stress and anxiety. Mindfulness helps lower stress levels by promoting relaxation and reducing the impact of negative thoughts. Improved focus and concentration. By training your mind to stay present, mindfulness enhances your ability to concentrate and complete tasks more efficiently. Enhanced emotional regulation. Mindfulness increases awareness of your emotions, allowing you to respond to them more thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. Better relationships. Being fully present in your interactions improves communication, empathy, and connection with others. Greater resilience. Mindfulness cultivates a sense of inner calm and stability, helping you navigate life's challenges with greater ease. Meditation is a formal practice that involves focusing your mind and eliminating distractions to achieve a state of mental clarity and emotional calm. There are various forms of meditation, but they all share the common goal of quieting the mind and fostering a deeper sense of awareness. Thich Nhat Hanh, a renowned Zen master and peace activist, describes meditation as a way to be in touch with life, to understand the suffering inside yourself and around you, and to heal it. Regular meditation practice can lead to profound changes in your mental and emotional well-being. Different types of meditation. Focused attention. Meditation. This involves focusing on a single point of reference, such as your breath, mantra, or a candle flame. When your mind wanders, gently bring your focus back to the point of reference. Open monitoring meditation. In this practice, you observe your thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment or attachment. It's about becoming aware of the flow of experiences without getting caught up in them. Loving kindness meditation. Also known as metta meditation. This practice involves directing feelings of love and compassion toward yourself and others. It helps cultivate a sense of empathy and connectedness. Body scan meditation. This involves systematically focusing on different parts of your body, bringing awareness to physical sensations and releasing tension. When I first started meditating, I found it incredibly challenging to sit still and quiet my mind. My thoughts were like a whirlwind, constantly pulling me in different directions. But I persisted, starting with just a few minutes each day. Gradually, I noticed a shift. I became more aware of my thoughts and emotions, and I began to experience moments of deep calm and clarity. One particular session stands out. I was feeling overwhelmed with work and personal responsibilities. During my meditation, I focused on my breath and allowed myself to simply be. For the first time in weeks, I felt a profound sense of peace. This experience reinforced the power of meditation and its ability to transform my mental state. Begin with just a few minutes of mindfulness or meditation each day. As you become more comfortable, gradually increase the duration. Create a routine. Set aside a specific time each day for your practice. Consistency is key to developing a habit. Find a quiet space. Choose a quiet, comfortable space where you won't be disturbed. This helps create a conducive environment for mindfulness and meditation. Practice mindfulness throughout the day. Incorporate mindfulness into everyday activities, such as eating, walking, or even washing dishes. Focus on the sensations, sights, and sounds of the present moment. Here's a simple mindfulness meditation exercise. Find a comfortable position. Sit or lie down in a comfortable position. Close your eyes if it feels comfortable. Focus on your breath. Pay attention to your breath as it enters and leaves your body. Notice the sensation of the air at your nostrils, the rise and fall of your chest, and the expansion and contraction of your abdomen. Observe your thoughts. As you focus on your breath, thoughts will naturally arise. Rather than trying to push them away, observe them without judgment. Imagine them as clouds passing by in the sky. Return to your breath. Whenever you notice your mind wandering, gently bring your focus back to your breath. Continue for a few minutes. Start with 5 to 10 minutes and gradually increase the duration as you become more comfortable with the practice. Mindfulness and meditation are powerful tools for calming the mind, increasing awareness, and enhancing overall well-being. By incorporating these practices into your daily life, you can cultivate a greater sense of peace, clarity, and resilience. This journey requires patience and persistence, but the rewards are well worth the effort. In the next chapter, we will explore the role of habits in mental mastery and how to develop positive habits that support your goals. Chapter 5. The Power of Habits. Habits shape our daily lives and over time determine our destiny. They are the small, consistent actions we take every day that, collectively, have a significant impact on our overall well-being and success. Developing positive habits and breaking negative ones are crucial steps toward mastering your mind and achieving your goals. In this chapter, we will explore the nature of habits, how they are formed, and practical strategies to cultivate habits that support your mental and emotional growth. Understanding habits. Habits are automatic behaviors triggered by specific cues in our environment. They are formed through repetition and become ingrained in our routines. The brain creates habits to conserve energy, allowing us to perform tasks without conscious thought. This efficiency is beneficial, but it also means that once a habit is established, it can be challenging to change. Charles Duhigg, author of The Power of Habit, describes a habit loop that consists of 3 components: cue, the routine, and the reward. Cue is the trigger that initiates the behavior. The routine is the behavior itself, and the reward is the positive reinforcement that strengthens the habit. Understanding this loop is key to creating new habits and breaking old ones. The impact of habits on our lives. Habits can be our greatest allies or our worst enemies. Positive habits, such as regular exercise, healthy eating, and consistent sleep, can enhance our physical and mental health. Negative habits, such as procrastination, overeating, or excessive screen time, can undermine our well-being and hinder our progress. The cumulative effect of our habits significantly influences our quality of life and our ability to achieve our goals. Consider the story of James Clear, author of Atomic Habits. Clear emphasizes that making small, incremental changes to our habits can lead to remarkable results over time. He shares the example of a 1% improvement each day, which might seem insignificant but compounds to a significant transformation over a year. This principle underscores the power of habits in shaping our future. I remember a friend, Emily, who struggled with maintaining a healthy lifestyle. She often skipped meals, snacked on junk food, and rarely exercised. Her energy levels were low, and she felt constantly fatigued. One day, Emily decided to take control of her habits. She started by incorporating small changes, such as drinking a glass of water every morning and taking a short walk after dinner. These small adjustments gradually became part of her daily routine. She added more healthy habits over time, meal prepping on weekends, and practicing yoga twice a week. Within a few months, Emily noticed a significant improvement in her energy levels and overall well-being. Her story illustrates how small, consistent changes to our habits can lead to profound transformations. How to build positive habits. Building positive habits requires intentional effort and consistency. One effective strategy is to start small and focus on one habit at a time. For example, if your goal is to exercise regularly, begin with a manageable routine, such as a 10-minute walk each day. Once this habit is established, gradually increase the duration and intensity of your workouts. Another powerful technique is habit stacking, which involves linking a new habit to an existing one. For instance, you already have a habit of drinking coffee every morning. You could use that as a cue to practice a few minutes of mindfulness or stretching. By attaching the new habit to an existing routine, you increase the likelihood of it becoming automatic. Accountability can also play a crucial role in habit formation. Sharing your goals with a friend or joining a group with similar interests can provide support and motivation. Celebrating small victories along the way helps reinforce the positive behavior and encourages you to keep going. Breaking negative habits. Breaking negative habits requires a different approach. The first step is to identify the triggers that initiate the undesirable behavior. Once you recognize the cue, you can work on disrupting the routine and replacing it with a healthier alternative. For example, if stress triggers mindless snacking, you might replace that habit with a brief relaxation exercise or a quick walk. It's essential to be patient and kind to yourself during this process. Negative habits are often deeply ingrained, and it may take time to change them. Reflecting on the reasons you want to break the habit and the benefits of doing so can help maintain your motivation. Seeking professional help, such as a therapist or coach, can also provide valuable guidance and support. Practical strategies for habit formation. To successfully build positive habits, it's helpful to set clear, achievable goals. Break down your larger objectives into smaller, manageable steps. For example, if your goal is to read more books, start by committing to reading a few pages each day. Gradually increase the amount of time you spend reading as the habit becomes more established. Creating a conducive environment is another critical factor. Arrange your surroundings to make the desired behavior easier and the undesired behavior more difficult. If you want to eat healthier, stock your kitchen with nutritious foods and remove tempting junk food. If you aim to exercise more, lay out your workout clothes the night before and designate a specific time for your workout. Tracking your progress can also be highly motivating. Use a journal, app, or calendar to record your daily habits and note your progress. Seeing a visual representation of your efforts can reinforce your commitment and help you stay on track. Regularly reviewing your progress allows you to celebrate your successes and identify areas for improvement. Consider the case of Mark, a college student who struggled with procrastination. His cue was the stress he felt when thinking about assignments. His routine was to distract himself with social media, and the reward was temporary relief from stress. By recognizing this habit loop, Mark decided to change his approach. He replaced the routine of checking social media with a brief relaxation exercise, such as deep breathing or a short walk. The new routine still provided stress relief, but in a healthier way. Mark also set specific study times and used a timer to stay focused. Over time, he developed a habit of starting his assignments promptly, reducing his stress and improving his academic performance. To help you build and maintain positive habits, try habit tracking. Identify a habit you want to develop or break. Be specific about the behavior you want to change. Create a habit tracker using a journal, app, or calendar. List the habit and set a daily goal. Track your progress each day. Note any challenges or successes you encounter. Reflect on your progress regularly. Adjust your approach as needed to stay on track. Habits are powerful forces that shape our lives. By understanding how habits are formed and applying practical strategies to build positive habits and break negative ones, we can take control of our behaviors and move closer to our goals. This journey requires patience, persistence, and self-compassion, but the rewards are well worth the effort. Chapter 5: Positive Thinking and Affirmations. The power of our thoughts is immense. They shape our perceptions, influence our actions, and ultimately determine our experiences. By cultivating a positive mindset, we can shift our focus from problems to possibilities, building a foundation for greater happiness, success, and fulfillment. The science of positivity. Positive thinking isn't just wishful thinking, it's backed by scientific research. Our brains are wired to seek out and focus on negative information, a survival mechanism from our ancestors. However, we can train our minds to prioritize positivity. When we consistently focus on the bright side, our brains begin to form new neural pathways, reinforcing optimism and resilience. Affirmations are powerful tools for rewiring your brain. These are positive statements that you repeat to yourself, designed to challenge and overcome negative thought patterns. By regularly affirming positive beliefs, you can gradually shift your internal dialogue and create a more optimistic outlook. To make the most of affirmations, it's essential to create statements that resonate with you personally. Use language that reflects your unique goals and aspirations. Use the present tense. Affirmations are most effective when stated in the present tense, as if they are already true. Be specific. Clearly define what you want to achieve. Feel the emotion. Connect with the desired outcome on an emotional level. Repeat regularly. Consistent practice is key to embedding affirmations into your subconscious mind. It's natural to encounter resistance when trying to shift your mindset. Negative thoughts may resurface, and doubts may creep in. Remember, progress takes time. Be patient with yourself, celebrate small victories, and don't give up. Sarah struggled with self-doubt and limiting beliefs for years. She decided to incorporate affirmations into her daily routine. At first, she felt awkward and skeptical. However, with persistence, she began to notice a shift in her perspective. Her affirmations empowered her to take risks, overcome challenges, and achieve goals she once thought were unattainable. Create a dedicated journal for your affirmations. Write down your chosen affirmations each morning, reflecting on their meaning and visualizing the desired outcome. Additionally, jot down moments of gratitude throughout the day to reinforce a positive mindset. Positive thinking and affirmations are invaluable tools for personal growth and transformation. By consciously cultivating a positive mindset, you can unlock your full potential and create a life filled with joy, abundance, and fulfillment. Remember, the journey towards positivity is ongoing, but the rewards are immeasurable.